people keep speaking on the future, like it's a neighborhood nobody reached yet. Some distant district beyond the map, reserved for younger names and fresher ambitions. I never completely bought that. The bridge don't care how old the engineer was. The library don't ask the birth year, or the person who preserved the records, the habits that shape a decade. Usually started long before this decade arrived. That's the overlooked part. Everybody inheriting, everybody contributing at the same time. Or working in retirement, teaching shortcuts that ain't written down. A new high, asking questions nobody thought to ask anymore. Both moving the story forward from opposite ends of the hallway. That's collaboration, not competition. The calendar divide people by age. Reality seem to organize things different. Everybody was holding a corner of the horizon. Different years, different perspectives, same direction. Everybody was holding a corner of the horizon. Passing knowledge, trading context, keeping the future from drifting off course. The culture obsessed with generations, labeling every group, marketing every difference, turning decades into teams. Meanwhile, most meaningful progress look alive, messier than that of skill travels. A lesson survives, standing is protected, a mistake is corrected, and each change never stops. Somebody planting trees, somebody enjoying shade, somebody maintaining roots, somebody preparing soil, nobody performing the entire process, still connected to all of it. As stewardship, understanding the timeline stretches further than individual ownership ever could. The city survives because people accept that they occupy a chapter, not the entire book. Learn it, prove it, protect it, release it. The relay don't pause because the runners change. Everybody was holding a corner of the horizon. Not because the future belonged to them, because they belong to the future too. Everybody was holding a corner of the horizon. A chain of decisions, crossing decades without asking permission from the clock. Construction cranes outlined against twilight. Get over here! Apartment windows, floor by floor. Classroom empties. A night shift begins. Knowledge changes hands. Responsibility changes hands. The horizon stays where it is, waiting for nobody. Depending on everybody. I understand the instinct. Makes a person feel essential. Makes the years feel justified. Makes the sacrifices easier to explain. But every durable thing I ever admired seem to follow a different principle. The corner restaurant survived 3 owners. The local program outlived its founder. The neighborhood tradition kept moving long after the original organizers moved away. That's not failure, that's design. Some folks build monuments to themselves, others build systems. One disappears when the spotlight leaves. The other keeps serving people on a Tuesday afternoon without anybody remembering who drew the first sketch. There's a lesson in that. The door was never supposed to need one person. Not the mission, not the method, not the future underneath it. The door was never supposed to need one person. If it keeps opening after you're gone, maybe that was the point. Maybe that was the point. Maybe that was the point. Culture got a fascination with indispensability, like dependence equals significance. But stewardship asks a harder question. What happens when you're unavailable? What survives your absence? What continues without supervision? That's where the real evaluation begins. A person documents what they learn instead of protecting it. A leader shares context instead of hoarding it. A craft gets taught instead of guarded. Knowledge expands rather than expires. That's how continuity breathes, not through possession, through circulation, not through control, through trust. The strongest structures in the city ain't the ones resisting change. They're the ones designed to absorb it. defeated. The door was never supposed to need one person. Not the role, not the title, not the years invested. The door was never supposed to need one person. Every generation receiving the key, using it well, then passing it forward. Office lights, office lights, office lights, office lights, office lights, office lights, office lights fading across the floor. A notebook left organized on a desk. Instructions clear, tools accounted for. Another set of hands arriving without needing permission to continue to work. People love discussing decisions after the outcome already known. Like every crossroad came labeled clearly. Like uncertainty wore a name tag and introduced itself beforehand. Reality felt different. Most choices arrived crowded, competing for attention. A deadline against a relationship.
Unos momentos después.
Free time, expansion against stability, speed against accuracy. Nobody gets unlimited resources. Not individuals, not organizations. Cities, that's where stewardship gets complicated. The challenge ain't identifying good options. The challenge is choosing between several valuable things while knowing one of them got away. Every yes, quietly creating a not right now, somewhere else. Every choice and something else. A different project, a different priority, a different possibility. Every choice and something else. Not because it lacked value, because attention got limits. The older I get, the less impressed I am by certainty. Most responsible people I know sound a little cautious, not weak cautious. They understand consequences travel further than intentions. A neighborhood invests in one direction, another opportunity remains unfinished. A team solves one problem, three more remain in line. A family carries one burden while postponing another conversation. That's life, not failure, allocation. The word ain't glamour, it still runs after world. Some people think wisdom means knowing the answer. Maybe wisdom look more like understanding the cost attached to every answer. Choosing anyway, protect this, delay that, fund this, pause that. The future shape itself, through selections and omissions. Every choice a reminder that stewardship ain't ownership, it's judgment. Every choice people never get the scarcity by trying to leave something worthwhile behind. Yeah. Meeting rooms empty after sunset. Elevator doors closing floor by floor. Numbers still blowing on forgotten screens. A decision into the record. The alternatives remain visible for a little while longer. All at once, they accumulate a loose boat, a delayed response, a small misunderstanding, left unattended.
Hold on, wait.
El mago creo está con capa así.